this is something that I have fought mainly with my male friends. Some people have this idea that, oh, I had a kid, like guys, yeah? Oh, I had him in my balls. No, motherfucker. Life happens when the thing that you have in your balls gets to the thing. It wasn't before.
Yes.
It was never in your balls.
There was like two guys, the main barber, and the fourth was that barber's wife. And that guy bring us a bong, and that wife, oh, I didn't know he have it, you know?
Okay.
And like, now you know it. And we were like,
When I talked with my actor last year, we had the money to fly him in, and I told him, I want you in the premiere because I know that when I'm 85, I'm not gonna remember how much money I made with this movie. But I will definitely remember if you were in the premiere or you weren't.
okay, Santiago, Rivero. Third one.
Hello, guys, and welcome to Santiago's Creative Journey podcast. Today I have a special guest. Niko Barisas is in the house. We will be discussing a lot of psychology and philosophy because it's very important to understand how creatives think behind the scenes. Because one of the main problems that we all have and that a lot of people is that they quit their journey because they just don't have the right mindset. So this is a little look behind the curtain of how two artists that work together think. We're creating a new EP. We'll be releasing it soon, promoting it soon. And Volgar is gonna be in Lithuania since the 8th of August in all the big cinemas, and you have to go and check it out. We'll see you there and enjoy this conversation as always. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you, bro. Happy to be here again, for sure.
Wait, let me get in the
zone.
In the zone.
Yeah,
Wait, I broke this. Let me fix this guy. Yeah, today has been a little bit messy, but we have Senia new in the house. She's very, very good. But you know, the first days is always you need to understand what we're doing, and now we have a new guest.
Yeah, sure.
And as I was telling you out of camera, because I think that's important to note it, that we started changing a little bit and making it better after our podcast because I felt we were ready for bigger quality. At the beginning, as I told you, the goal was just to try to make it. And there's this idea, which I don't subscribe to, like supposedly if you film from your phone, TikTok will push you more, but we have put things that are not filmed from the phone and they already have almost 1 million views, so they don't really care. It's about the content. You just really need to make the better content. But yeah, thank you for coming. And I'm so happy that we're doing this again. And in the middle of the summer. It's hot today.
It's hot today.
Yes.
It's strange.
It's strange. But I thought it would get hotter today because
Niko is coming.
Yeah, with the sun from Vilnius.
I'm bringing you sun.
Thank you. We needed it because this has been the coldest summer. So have you been? Fill us up a little bit of what's happening in the Lithuanian sphere, the environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, bro, everything is perfect, to be honest. Like, you know, life is moving. I'm moving, doing some projects, creating, meeting up with new people, creating with new people, attracting new opportunities, you know. So I'm just happy I'm living, you know. I'm just happy that I can live in my dream, you know. So, and I'm just thankful every day that I'm here, you know. So, yeah.
Good. Well, one of the things that we gotta tell everybody is that hopefully in this trip of yours, we're gonna finish the EP that we're doing.
Yeah.
So finally, has taken a while, but I don't think I feel good that I could say that maybe this year I do an EP, next year I do an album. And I can't wait to put that work outside and show what we have been doing. We have been having very deep conversations about life and about, as always, I think you are like me. You have like a little bit of a philosopher's path to all this. artistic. That's why we needed this guy, because he's gonna share the wisdom. I feel he's about to talk. Like you look at him,
You know something.
he's like
He's waiting.
he's waiting.
his
He's waiting
time.
for relax.
Yeah, chill.
We're gonna have some questions from Baby Yoda. I don't know if questions or answers. I know he made some questions. I'm just looking there, but so we'll see. We'll see what is in how's it called in.
What it's in his pocket?
Yes,
What he has in his
what is he wondering? Because he's in the office all the time, so we don't know what he's paying attention to. Listen, first question that I had, because you had that trip to Thailand and Southeast Asia in general. Did that trip somehow affect now the way you're working, and how and why?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's a very good question. No, because when people ask me how was my trip in Asia, like I know what it bring to me, what it bring to me, so like to put us in a context. So it was my first time in Asia,
Okay.
and like we went to Thailand first, to Bangkok. We've been there for, I don't know, 3-4 days. Then we drove to a ship which bring us, and that ship bring us to a island called Kahut.
Okay.
And we've been in that island for almost 3 weeks, if I'm right, something around that. And yeah, it was a whole different experience. I'm in the middle of the jungle in a kind of remote island, The max population that island have is maximum 2,000 people,
2,000 people.
with tourists and locals together, So everyone knows everyone. Like if you go somewhere, they knows that they know that you went there and whatsoever. So yeah, so I was living that island life, and I guess I was learning to open there, like, because I feel open, I feel open-minded, but it's still much to grow. There is a lot
Okay.
There's more doors to it, so I guess first week was the mentally or like energetically hardest to me, because I didn't know how to act. I didn't know what is my place in here. Yeah, it's all good. It's all fun. We are driving with motorbikes, through all the islands. We are visiting all the beaches, remote beaches, more popular beaches, eating local food, and you don't have a lot of
Choices
there, because like it's a small island, but like everything is cheap, like the most amazing thing that we are living in I call it ranch, but in the middle of the jungle. That if you go outside and you will go to bigger grasses, there could be snakes, there could be something, and then you learn that you need to clap every time, all these things. We are visiting waterfalls, so in general that was like,
you clap like to get away the snakes or something?
they just get afraid of you, because if you you can accidentally step on them or whatsoever, and they gonna bite you, and you're gonna die. So if you don't wanna die, you need to clap. It's a fair trade to me,
Okay.
I can clap.
They need attention.
Yeah, they need attention, woman. First week, first week was kind of hard for me mentally, because like I was enjoying it, but it was hard to me to enjoy fully. I was overthinking. I was feeling a lot of energies, like what am I here and whatever. But after first week, everything settled down. I started to be in the moment, and I was like, that's life, So to be honest, all 3 weeks we were just going somewhere, experiencing that island, experience waterfalls, all the nature, smoke.
How was that difference from like tropical jungle to the forest that you normally have in Lithuania?
It's a whole different environment. Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's trees and it's grasses, but the vibe there is different. You know that it's a wild nature, you know, and you need to be. It's all good,
But you need to be careful.
aware.
Yeah.
Just don't step too far away from the like road, you know, and whatsoever. So yeah, we smoked a lot of weed. Like weed there is so cheap. 80 cent per gram. So you know we bought like a whole jar, you know, and we
Whole kilo.
whole kilo, and we were just smoking. I know you could peep that in the post production. I don't know, YouTube can ban this shit, you know. But like yeah, and after that we were thinking what we gonna do after, because we still have 2 weeks till we get back to Lithuania, you know. So we were talking and discussing before about going to Vietnam, but we didn't have tickets yet because, like, you know, we don't know what's coming next. But we had this idea, and about when there was 1 week left till we leaving Kahut Island, we just decided to go to Vietnam. We bought tickets, then we went to Bangkok, back to Bangkok, and then we flight to Vietnam. And bro, Vietnam, I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Okay.
I did. It's a communist country, but like we've been in the 2 big cities. The first one is Saigon, the most popular one, Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
It's crowded, it's smelly, you know. We lived in the main street where, like, in the daytime people are doing their stuff. In the evening, everything is switches and naked girls, almost naked girls dancing. Everyone is having party and like drinking a lot and whatsoever. But like yeah, we explored that city. And like yeah, I super like that, but for sure it was too crowded for me. I cannot remember the exact amount, but like millions of motorbikes.
Yeah, you told me. I remember.
Yeah. I just don't remember the exact
number
right now. But like yeah, it was crazy. We visited tunnels where in the jungles where Americans and Vietnamese was
hiding during the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, you know, crouching through those tunnels, and I just imagined like, bro, I was like this, you know, and I needed to crawl, and I just imagined, you know, Vietnamese are very small people, you know, very tiny, very small, and I can just imagine the big American guy with the big ass gun, with all the, you know,
equipment. Yeah.
He finds that tunnel, and he needs to search that tunnel, and he doesn't have any space. And that Vietnamese guy
is walking.
He's just walking, and he's waiting you in the corner with a knife. That's it. You cannot do anything, and you cannot see anything, you know. So like yeah, we had this tour through those tunnels. It was very interesting. We saw some, you know, grenade holes and whatever, because at that place the war was going on, no. And yeah, and after that we went to Da Nang. And Da Nang blew my mind.
Okay.
Like, it kind of reminded me European city, or like European vibes. Let's say Saigon is a overcrowded city, like a unsuccessful project in general. In the end, because like there's too much people there. Da Nang was perfect. It's not too big, not too small. You can reach every city's part of the city with a motorbike, you know. A lot of like not a tour, like a tourist, but they are doing things there. They are doing stuff in a cultural life there, you know, making open like they are opening bars, opening clubs. Like a Vietnamese guy, we were like, just imagine, we were just walking with my guys by the street, and my friend the day before was having a haircut, and those barbers saw us that we are passing by their barber shop, and they were, oh, come by bro, and we came to that barbershop. We started drinking like with everyone.
What were you drinking? What do they serve?
So-
Is it like a local type of drink or
Mostly beer.
beer? Okay.
Like they drink a lot. They drink a lot. I'm not drinking, so I think I drank only one bottle of
Beer.
beer, and like they were, oh, drink more, and I was like, yo guys, everything is good. I'm not drinking, but it's good here. So calm down. So it was strange for them that I'm refusing to drink.
To drink, yeah.
But after they saw that, vibes didn't switched, everything is good. I'm joking. I'm having discussions. Everyone is good there. By the way, we got weed there. They are so afraid that we got weed there, but they have a bong. The main one barber. There was like two guys, the main barber, and the fourth was that barber's wife.
Okay.
And that guy bring us a bong, and that wife, I didn't know he had it,
Okay.
And like, now you know it. And we were like, and like they put those like curtains, everything, because for locals, police there are very harsh, but if you're a tourist, you can do whatever, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, but we were driving with motorbikes, we visited Lady Buddha, we visited all the jungles around, we saw a lot of monkeys. One monkey was chasing me because we stopped by the train.
What did you do to the monkey?
Bro, I stopped by the train because train was passing by, and there's a monkey. And I see it's a local monkey, because locals, like workers there, they're just chilling. And I was like, oh, friendly monkey. And I was like, and the monkey and started to run with me. Oh my God, I put that fucking, I put the gas. Yeah. And like, oh my God, thanks God train was already passed. Like, oh my God, that monkey, my friends are laughing. And I was like, oh shit, I was almost near death,
Yeah.
But so in general, it was life-changing experience. I could talk about it, 10 hours straight, but let's keep it for.
But yeah, you were like you were getting to that, like how that experience shaped you, like in the music and in the.
Yeah. So when I get back, it super remind me when I get back from Philadelphia, like the same feeling came back. Same feeling came back to me, that that was a demo version. Now I'm growing a tree.
Okay.
There are a lot of fruits, but they are not ready yet. But the one fruit was already on the ground, and I took it and I tried it. So I tried that culture. I tried that lifestyle. I met up with a lot of people, amazing people, had a lot of deep discussions, deep talks. And and I came back and I knew what I need to do, I knew that, I want to live like that. I want to live, because I see myself living 6 months here in Lithuania and 6 months somewhere else, because I need to gain experience. I want to feel the world. I want to experience the world. I want to experience people. And
did you meet any musicians there? Or
yeah.
Did you had like your working things? Were you creating music, or were you just chilling and relaxing?
Like I took my PC with me.
Yeah.
But I just used it couple of times when I needed to send few files. That's it.
Okay.
But no, it wasn't about how to say, about creation. It wasn't about that.
But more about the vibe change.
More about the vibe. More about recharging. More about experience. Put something more in me to be able to translate it later. So right now, my status of myself, like mentality status, my mindset switched, and I know that, all right, everything is good, everything is flowing. I know what I need to do. I'm doing that. I'm not forcing nothing, I'm just know that I'm on the right path, because if I wouldn't be on the right path, I wouldn't try those fruits.
Yeah,
So I tried those fruits. like 1-2 years ago in the States.
Yeah.
I've tried that fruit in Asia. I'm in my mantra. I always telling to myself that I am traveling a lot, and I want to travel a lot. I want to experience, as I said, this world, all the people, all the situations, even, right? And I'm doing that. That's it. That's it. And it's going bigger and bigger, wider and wider. And I'm so happy about it. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So
And I bought PS5.
no, so you would say it's more like a personal growth that is just
Yeah.
letting you in everything. Nothing specific of like sounds or like, because this is what is in my head. Like I would think that if I would go to somewhere like Asia, I've never been in Asia, but when I went to South Africa, that is Africa, like it was
Because it's south and south.
yes, and it's at the south of Africa. When I was there, like the culture was so different that I felt that I was picking up stuff from the culture.
Yeah.
It was colorful. They're very joyful back then. It was like 15 years ago, so it's a while. But that really had an impact on how I was seeing things.
Yeah.
And of course, when you're like on a completely different place, you also understand like who are you. Yeah, because when you're against people that you don't even know, you start finding that you go back to certain things, and that those things belong to the core of your personality.
Yes,
Let's say it
yes.
somehow. But I was also very impressed with their movies, with their subjects, the subjects that they had very social movies that I went to see there. Everything was very colorful. They had these things that they would do a lot of things in teams, and that was very like inspiring. I remember one time, and I would love to put that clip in this podcast. Like I was shooting this documentary in South Africa, and these ladies, I don't remember because it was too far away. Yeah, it's hot.
Hot topics, bro.
Yeah, hot topics. Yeah. They were doing something I don't even remember anymore, but just they would start all singing like spontaneously, and then they all will start clapping in the middle. That they keep doing the thing, but it's like, if I'm gonna clean, I'll rather clean singing.
Yeah.
And it was so good how they would sing, and I felt that was so like different. Like in my country, there would be like a radio for sure playing, like an old radio from, I don't know, 200 years ago. Not 200 years because the radio is not that old, but that you get the point. Yeah. So they would be listening to music, and these people are all the time like singing something, and I felt that was very, very cool. So I think I also took certain like practical things of how they would approach the problems. As not, I was not fresh out of school, but I had been working in New York. So I had that drive. And here I find these people that are doing cool stuff, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So, I have a little bit of both. I have my whip, and I sometimes, but I also feel that the experience in itself needs to be, it's a 50-50. Like you do have to do the work, so of course you will have to be concentrated, but you also have to have a little bit of fun.
We experience what we need to experience, no? So that's for sure that even my friends, I guess, they would tell different things that I am, telling. That's for sure. But like
you mean your friends that went with you in
Asia, to Asia?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So for sure they would tell you different things. Maybe there would be some same things, right? For sure. But if we would go deep enough, they would tell different things. And we already reflected that trip, what we felt and whatsoever. So we came to some same points that, I had this lesson as well. Oh, you had this lesson as well. But and at the same point, I guess, those friends I was traveling with, I think we all passed that test because it was 5 weeks from under one roof, in different places, but under one roof, in different rooms, but under one roof. So we passed that test, and we already spoke about like a week or something ago that, all right, guys, we need to continue our trip in Vietnam because we explored only south of it, but there's still north left, and north, as we know, is a lot different culturally and even environmentally. So yeah, because north is more remote. They're not such a big, and I guess like in the north, that's where that dog eating starts, and like all the mountains, all the jungles in those, that's where it starts. So, and by the way, and like Da Nang, the city I was telling you, like I want to get back there to live for some time. I want to feel that culture more because I really resonated with that city. Yeah. So Da Nang, I recommend it to everyone, to you. For me,
How is the music there? Did you have any experience like the music scene, like parties, anything?
Bro, they have that funny ass karaoke, man.
Yep.
Like
I'm a big karaoke fan, as everybody knows. Niko knows too.
They are singing their own songs, like Asian ones, whatsoever. But like they have that style that they put a lot of reverb and the delay on it, and it was so fun, And my guy's telling me, oh, why the fuck they are putting so much delays and all the effects, and I feel that I feel why they put it. And to be honest, that those effects they're putting on, I saw how I can adjust them to my to my.
Also, there was a practical tip.
Yeah. Okay. Because we spoke about that with my guys, with my friends, and they were like, nah, like excuse me, like they are like why there's those effects, blah blah. Confirmation burp, right? And I was like, yo, but I see the vision here.
What would you think they were doing? Why they were doing it?
Because it hides their
mistakes. Okay.
Yeah. So, but the main thing of the main point of those effects was kind of interesting to me, and you even remind me this thing. I forgot it. So yeah, I'm gonna use something like that, inspired by that. Sure.
Okay. That's cool. Like those are the things that I like, that you get like inspiration and then you kind of like remake it to your own if you find something that you like. No, like I haven't been to Asia, and I wanna. I don't know. At some moment I'll have some time.
Yeah, I really recommend it to you. As I said to you, bro, you need to, tip yourself, bro. Give yourself a gift. So if you would ask me, I would recommend you Asia. I wasn't been in all the Asia. I only was in Thailand and in Vietnam, but it really changed my perspective into that course, I just understood that everywhere, anywhere, it's the same people as we are. The same one. They're all doing their stuff, grinding, hustling, all the same shit. They're just doing it in the jungle,
Okay.
And like
and in motorcycles.
Yeah, and then motorcycles. For sure there are cultural differences, but that's the point. But the general point of it, we are all the same. We are discussing about the same things, less or more, it depends on the person as itself, and I'm gonna put it a bit in the politics, and I just understood that only people who thrives for power, they are doing those wars, bro.
Yeah,
they are making those wars, and those people doesn't have choice, if they think they don't have a choice. For sure, they have a choice. There are more people than are
the government.
people in the government, But it's about fire inside. It's about education, and all these things. And like, if you are growing up and everyone is saying to you that everyone is bad, you are the best, but like government knows the best.
Yeah.
So you're gonna live by that.
You're saying this, and this reminds me of one experiment that I didn't do. I don't know if it's true, but let's put it as a metaphor because it would work. Like, there's this experiment that apparently they did that was in a jar, in a glass jar. They used to put the ones that jump, fleas. Fleas are the ones that jump, the insects that jump.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I don't know it's fleas, but I don't know what you're. I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember if it's ticks or fleas. No, it's fleas. It's fleas.
We call it joggers. I don't know.
Okay, joggers. Okay,
joggers. Yeah.
So in Lithuanian, so they used to put them, and you put them on a jar, and they all jump out of the jar. But if you put a thing and lock it, and you leave the fleas there, they start hitting the wall. But after you would open it, and then when they start jumping, they just don't jump out. Because they learn that there's a roof there.
A limit.
Yeah, and then they never jump out.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if I botched the experiment and there's more complications.
But it makes sense. Anyways.
But it makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Even as an analogy, makes sense.
Yeah,
because you're like, oh, I've seen this. That sometimes within myself, that you're like, this is one of the things that really AI has helped me break in my head. Now I want everything now. I have no patience for waiting anything. But I realized that the AI is so fast that it took away my excuse of I need a little bit of time. No, you just need to do the thing. And if you cannot find the answer, find it, but start working right now, because it will take you longer to get the thing. So that all those analogies belong in the same universe, to say it somehow.
Yeah, like the people who wants power, they suppressing all the population, and like then it's easier to control it, then it's easier to put your own agenda. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Oh! All jokes aside, we were saying about that analogy that people are broke, that you have some mental barriers, and then you have, like, I remember when I remember one day my uncle, this is a great story. My uncle one day tells me, I have this group from the people that he went to the university or the high school, and they all are making jokes of how old they are, because I don't know, my uncle is 70 or 60, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm like, what are you talking about? I have a group with my friends, they're all 30, and they make the same jokes, like they are fucking 90. And when he told me that, we were laughing, because it's like, you put in your head that 30 is old, and you put in your head that you're old, and you believe you're old. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And until you make sense of like, fuck no, old is 100. Yeah? Then you're young all the time. But if you start believing, then you're feeding yourself that, and you feel old. And then there's another thing that happens, that people tell themselves stories that are just simply not true. I remember as a kid, I would always hit one finger with the corner of something. You always would have this pain because you're a reckless kid, as any other kid, yeah? That you're just hit it yourself with something, that you just, I don't know, you closed the door and you broke a finger. It would always be like this. And then I would have friends of mine telling me straight into my face, like, when I was a kid, I never had a pain, nothing was, I'm like, bro, stop it. This is not how it works. So, that kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, that people are not really paying attention to what is happening, and they just keep telling a story that is just not true.
Yeah, and we need to just understand that our body isn't us. we are not we are not our body, you know. It's just a part of us. It's just our, you know. We are joking with my friends sometimes that, you know, it's a avatar, it's a robot. That's it. And now, like, there is a little me in my in here, you know, little captain, and he is like moving this avatar, and we need to charge this avatar, and we are charging this robot every day, 7-8 hours if you are good for yourself, 6 and less if you were you know, you were hurting yourself, you know. Sometimes you just need that, but like but that's the other topic for sure. But like it there is more, and reality is about what we are telling to ourselves. That's the reality. If you think that everyone is angry at you, everyone is gonna be angry at you, because you gonna translate it first. Everything is just reflect as a mirror, reflecting to
and
yourself.
Because you're gonna run into people. Why are you angry at me? What did I do to you? And people are like, well,
yo, chill. Then now I'm angry at you because how the fuck you are behaving, you know? How you're chill, you know? And I can tell it from my own experience, you know. I guess we talked about that in the last time. But no, that's the topic, and it's not getting old because it's just a law of the universe, you know. So it doesn't have time.
For sure.
So it's about that, like what we are telling to ourselves, what we are who are telling it to ourselves what we are.
1000%. Having said that, just don't go into the top of a building and believe you can fly and jump. We all understand that everything has a limit, but
in the end, just not Indian, but in the end, 3 words. In the end, you don't know. I believe there is a chance that, you know, when you die, your consciousness instantly transfers to the other parallel universe where you didn't die.
Okay.
So it means that you won't understand that you died, because you died only in that parallel. You transfers to the other one.
No, but I wouldn't like that. I want to be in another place that I know what I did here. And I know it's over. But I'm in another place. But because if somebody's gonna tell me that they're gonna wipe out my memory, and then why the fuck did I do this? Like, I want to know. I want to know what I brought.
You're gonna know.
Yes, like I wanna be aware that of what happened, because if not, the consciousness, of course, I'm guessing it served the immediate moment that I'm here doing whatever I'm doing. But I think as an experience of consciousness, I would like to know what happened here. Not when I'm here, but when I'm there.
To be honest, you already know. You just forgot it.
But we forgot it here. And this makes sense.
Because it's an illusion.
And it's a moment in time and space. So it makes sense that here, my hard drive, my brain is empty, and I'm just filling it up, and I don't have
with new
stories.
Stuff,
But when I go there, that I'm in that I blend in with the infinite source of consciousness.
You got all the hard drives. Everything is plugged into you.
Exactly. I wanna know all the experience. That I would like it better that way. But of course, I didn't design the universe, so whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. It's not up to me.
But it doesn't mean that it's not gonna be like that. With the theory, what I told you.
Okay.
It means that you just need to experience your whole life with all possible possibilities.
Okay.
When you are, when you can die, when you can't die. I mean, it was interesting to me, like, all right, let's say this theory is correct, right? Like, when you die, your consciousness transferred to the other parallel and you still live. What happens when you died from, let's say, just because of age? Right? And so you're gonna wake up in that reality where you didn't die, or you cannot die, or maybe die in that way, or whatsoever, So it's just a loophole, bro. It's a void. Oh, by the way,
I got lost.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you.
Did you see a movie Enter the Void?
No.
Check it, bro.
Talks about death.
Talks about that type of theory.
Okay.
Super good movie. It's like it's kind of old, as I know, but me and Karolis Talas checked it and we watched it, and yeah, it's intense. Super crazy movie. I
Okay.
recommend it for you.
Okay,
Enter the
okay.
Void for to everyone. I recommend it.
Okay. Enter the Void. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's in it? You remember?
Don't ask me this question, bro. You're gonna tell me.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But by the way, on the topic of death, I'm writing this movie. Well, I already wrote that has somebody's gonna die, and I don't know who, and I love it. And I wrote a scene that I'm not gonna disclose yet here because it will be in a trailer hopefully soon. And like I think it has brought me back to very elemental questions. I think like once you start meditating on why, when, where, it's interesting. But I run out of answers very, very fast. For me, it's just very crazy to imagine the universe, why we are alive. It just, but I don't.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. But to be honest, I don't think it's even important. It's like playing a game and knowing how the programmers build that game. Just give me the control, and I'll just keep playing the game.
Let me experience this.
Exactly.
Let me go this. Let me play the story mode.
Yes,
that's it.
Exactly. That's how I go about it. Because if you try to really get deeper in it, you're like this. I'm going into the code of the Matrix. I have no experience, no idea.
In this topic, I like the saying that sometimes you need to leave multiplayer and focus on your story mode.
Yes. Yeah. 1000%. Yeah. No, I think the analogy of gaming is a very good analogy
because
for
it's
life.
about simulation. This is some kind of simulation. We just don't know what the fuck is happening, how it is built, and whatsoever. But there is like when you start to see those patterns, when you start to see how this life is going on, how it's just it's codes. There is everything is codes, some kind of codes.
Yes,
we just don't comprehend. Like our brains cannot comprehend this information because like it's our brains. So like, but like it's a simulation, bro. It's same as a GTA, same as Sims. Something maybe is just like pulling those strings and like.
On that question, are you waiting for GTA 6?
Bro, why did you think I bought PlayStation 5, bro?
When is it gonna come? That's the big question.
I guess hopefully it's next year, as I know. Yeah. Hopefully.
Looks good. Like that teaser.
Bro, it's gonna be so like. It's gonna be GTA 5 on steroids, when they started to put all those modes, all these servers, online multiplayer, role play servers. So as I know, every like all these details gonna be in one game. So it's crazy. Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
You're a big believer that gaming helps you like to cool off when you're off your creative work.
It's not that I'm a believer, it's just my hobby,
Okay.
Like other people, likes to, I don't know.
But I know many of us that we have at least one game that we play as a get me out of this.
Yeah.
I just want to be zombie mode here. Not zombie mode, but like in a different reality, like just to plug out and be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because I have my tiny game in my phone that I've been playing for, I don't know, 6 years or something.
The same one, still.
Same one.
Crazy guy.
Same one.
I remember that I remember 5 years ago you were playing that game.
I think I had started.
And you didn't skip any day.
I haven't skipped one day.
Every day.
Yes.
Crazy.
No,
guy.
I think since started I've skipped like 2 days, but it's 5 years, so
crazy,
I'm on a roll.
Commitment, man.
Yeah,
Commitment.
no, you know how I am. I'm a committed person. Long.
And what's the game? What is the game?
It's a character. How's it called? Character collector game of Marvel. It's called Marvel Strike Force, and I'm not in the Uber tiers of the game, but I'm pretty fucking high.
For sure, you should know how to play this game.
No, no,
already.
yeah, for
After
sure.
the 6 years, bro, you should take money.
Yeah,
You should
and I
train
log
people.
and I log every day, and I do my
My
task.
man, my dog, Magi, Magi. Yeah, yeah. About gaming, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm a gamer. Like, I grew up poor. I mean, not poor, poor. Like, we had a house, and I had everything that kid needs, right?
Yeah,
But I didn't have all those consoles, all these like Game Boys, like
Yeah.
portable portable consoles, But like we spoke about that yesterday. That I had help me to remember the word.
Mario Kart. No,
No,
no.
no, not the grandfather, Godfather.
Godfather. Yeah,
I got,
yeah.
I had godfathers who were rich, and they bought me a crazy PC.
Okay.
The best on like at those times. So I guess we are speaking about 2006, 2007, something like that, and that was a monstrous PC, bro.
Yeah.
And
Was that the same PC that you told me that you were playing Mario Kart in?
it could be. It could be. I don't remember.
Yes, that's
already.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
I'm just living here in the podcast that you played Mario Kart in
Yeah,
a PC.
bro.
I know you have no shame for that.
Yeah, bro. I'm confident.
Yeah,
Yeah. So because like
I think the Mario Kart community is gonna be judging.
like you were rich, I wasn't, and that's it. I was using the tools I had, right?
Yeah.
Same as we are doing right
right now, straight
right
up.
now. So like yeah, that's where my gaming career started. And I was playing a lot of games, I remember I played Silk Road. Maybe some people gonna know that. I played Shrek. I played like old Harry Potter game. That was classics, But then I found out about Counter-Strike.
Okay.
And that game changed my life,
Okay.
I was committed to it. I was fucking practicing it every day, And I still have a dream that I could be a professional one, but I would need to grind this shit out,
Yeah.
But I know that I'm kind of good. It's same to me with basketball. Like, I already know how to shoot.
Yeah.
I already know how this game works. Like, it's in my every muscle,
DNA.
it's in my DNA, exactly, I just need few games to get back to the rhythm, and for sure, like, you need more days, more time to have to shape your how to say
Well, to get back in shape.
to get back in shape.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. So I'm a huge gamer, but not for these last few years, because I'm grinding a lot. I was creating music. Like, I had a PC, my gaming PC, and I wasn't turning it on for, I don't know, a lot of months. So I decided just to sell it. So because it just
It was sitting there
doing nothing. So let's just sell it and buy something. I don't know. Maybe I bought some clothes or like something like that, or maybe it paid my rent, or whatsoever. No,
something.
Yeah,
It
but
ended up somewhere.
And I didn't miss it at all. But now I reached that moment when I bought that PS5, and I guess
We'll see.
you're gonna miss me, bro. You're gonna miss me. Everyone gonna miss me. Yesterday when I got this console, I uploaded the photo in my close friend story,
Okay.
and I texted that I canceling all my plans for 1 month. Don't be mad at me. Bye.
Please understand.
And I get here, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. It means that I fucking lie. I'm
Yes.
liar, bro.
Yes.
I'm capper.
You're capped on that at
not
least.
Casper. I'm Casper without S. Capper.
Capper. Okay. Okay. Cool. No, like I've no. I'm a lot of the times I'm trying to understand the process of everybody and how everybody keep balance, because I feel that I talk a lot about grinding and about volume and about how much you have to do stuff because of how much I do, but I feel that I overlook certain things that I'm recently I've been thinking of, like, can I be overlooking something that I do that then it helps with the grind. Like for example, like if you, I know that for example, if you're doing a diet and you eat high protein, it's easier to stick to the diet. Yeah. So when people are telling you, well, eat what I don't know, 2,000 calories, it's easier if you're eating 200 grams of protein with those 2,000 calories.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling you that. Yeah. But so I've been really reflecting what are the things that I do on the side that makes that when I have to grind, then I'm ready to grind. That I'm just ready to grind.
Yeah, it affects you. I mean, I have these conversations with my friends, and specifically with one friend, to be honest. When we are talking about grinding and whatsoever. So that's the good topic you touched, because like, I mean, you need to grind, but you need to, first of all, you need to enjoy that grind. And if you all the time feel tired, exhausted, it means that you're not doing something right to your body, right?
Yeah.
So it means try to check your diet. Maybe you need to have some, cardio, do some sports.
Yep.
You don't need to grind 24/7. Maybe just rest for a day.
Yeah.
And be full on ready next day, because a good rest is a part of a good grind.
For sure.
Good rest, good food, good physiques, like doing sport, like just you need to feel good. And if you're not feeling good, like how are you gonna grind? How are you gonna grind? It's gonna be harder for you. So you just dumbass.
You don't have the energy to.
Yeah, you're not doing the right things for you, and you know that. But it's easier to eat that dopamine, do that shit. All those pastries, all these sweets, all these chips, and bro, like for sure. Like if it would be my lazy motherfucker inside decision, I would just eat those chips, everything, and that's it. But he's not in control anymore, you know. Sometimes I'm giving him one day.
A
few days.
Come on.
He needs sometimes. He needs to be outside. It's not a prison. I'm giving that dog a bit of space sometimes,
Yeah.
But like, but I'm in control, and I'm not feeling good when he's in the front page.
You're saying this. I remember we had a trainer. Like I had a group of friends back in the day, and we had a trainer. And I would be, and I was lean. It was easier for me to if I wanted to tighten it up to look a little bit better, whatever, it was easier. And I remember that I would tell my trainer, like, fuck, sometimes I have like these crazy cravings, and I want a cake, and he was like, you can eat the cake. Yeah. And I would be like, yeah, but I heard that you told the other guy that he can't eat cake, so I've been like depriving myself. Yeah. I was like, because as soon as I tell him you have to eat like this, he said, and when can I get the cake? You are following the diet all the time, so is he like with you? I have no problem. Yeah. The problem is this guy wants to start with the cake, and then of course doesn't do the other thing. But I feel all things you need to like a long experience and experimenting to get to know yourself, because I do feel that in general the rules are the same for everybody, but the specific are very different. So for example, you were saying about sleep, like some people can do with 5 hours of sleep. I know people that are like that.
If they feel good.
And they feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
Same.
But I'm also not one of the long sleepers. I'm more to the 6-7 in general. Yeah. So, for example, there are people that for example, I know I have to sleep, but I know that I have to sleep in a cold room. Like for me, the colder, if I'm freezing, that I cannot leave the blanket, I'm just perfect for sleeping. Yeah. But if it's just a tiny bit hot, I hate it. So, those specifics, they just change from person to person. You live,
you try, you know how you, like, same with, like, someone doesn't matter. For someone, it doesn't matter. They can eat at night and go sleep and they're gonna feel good.
Yeah.
I know people like that. But for me, if I eat before I go sleep, next morning is like, oh my God.
You have like a hangover. Yeah?
Like I need to clean myself. I need to fucking shit 5 times in the morning. I need to go that shower. I need to have a proper sport. Like I need to just go through that and like to get back to proper shape, you know.
Okay.
Because I feel that
Clutter.
clutter, like that dirt, everything, like everything's like, you know, like fucking headache whatsoever. I have black like
Eyes.
eyes, like when I eat before sleep, bro. I'm like a panda, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, panda.
So we use one of the robots to tell us what Baby Yoda could ask. Yeah. So this is so stupid. So Baby Yoda asks here, you both chase your dreams, but have you faced your dark side yet?
All right.
Let's start. You start with that answer, and then I'll start with mine.
I mean, Baby Yoda, thank you for this good question.
Yes.
I mean, we all have our shadow sides, right? And like we need to befriend that shadow side of ours, right? And there is a saying that when you are going through the hell, just don't stop. Just don't stop. So when I'm in my hell, when I'm putting my fingers in that dirt, the only thing that I know, I need to get going. And that's it, for sure. I touched my shadows, I touched my darknesses. It was the main ones that I remember. It was like, I don't know, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, you know. I guess we touched this topic last time.
You have a
Somehow.
good memory because
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But
what we
maybe
touched.
I'm
No,
I'm
no,
wrong.
don't worry. Yeah, yeah.
But like, yeah, I went through a lot of things mentally, you know, when I needed to how to describe it. When you have a vision and you see that you are not going to that vision, you are not on the right, you are not on that path. Like you are somewhere near, but yeah, I was pulling my. At one moment, I was pulling myself from that path, you know, because my ego was telling me something. I was blaming everyone else, not me, you know. I'm the rightest one, whatsoever. And yeah, I came to that conclusion that nah, I'm the captain, and if my ship is not how to say, if my ship is not moving where I want to move, it means that that's my decisions.
Yeah, you can sail it back to wherever
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah. So yeah, I was in my darknesses.
Yeah. Well, I have a little. I feel there's a couple of things how I approach like the dark side because I think it's a popular right now conversation for people, and I have two things. One thing that I tell everybody, it's a little bit controversial. I feel that one thing that helped me is I tell to some people that just look in the mirror, tell yourself that you're stupid. Because one of the big changes that I did was that at some moment, you know, I would have like an idea. How am I going to do this? And I would just jump into doing the idea. But I wouldn't think, oh, is this a smart idea or is this a stupid idea? But because I thought I was so smart, I'm never asking my question if could this be a stupid idea? Because of course I'm smart. I don't have stupid ideas. That's what I was thinking. And then I remember I ran into this story that he used to say, it's like a quote of Einstein that he used to say that if I would have like an hour to solve a problem, I would spend something like 50 minutes thinking about the problem. And then I would do 10 minutes solving the problem, or 55 or 59 against one. It was something extreme that his main point was that thinking and understanding what was the right answer was the real job and not the execution.
Yeah.
And this is something that really unlocked me because in reality, right now, which is something that I have talked here in the company, it's like all the activities that we do, not all the activities, but 90% of the activities are very simple. Is you gotta call somebody and ask them what they want. You gotta send an email. Anybody can do these things. The thing is calling the right person and knowing what to say and knowing that's the difficulty. Knowing at what time to call, those kind of, that is, so thinking through got developed within me by understanding that, oh, maybe I have a stupid idea. They don't pick up the phone because I'm just writing a random email on Monday when everybody sends email and then nobody sees what I did. Or I'm calling at the wrong time and I should try another time instead of thinking, no, I try calling one time and it doesn't work. Yeah, like that's why the dark side kind of connection worked, because you have to understand that, is it really that for example, that the promotion or the work that I'm doing is not working, or am I just lazy and I just rather not do this? Yeah. So because, for example, since we started all the social media, because you know me pre-social media times. Yeah. So I went from zero to like I pushed the gas on that full
Straight
on.
to highway.
It's straight to the highway. But since that, I've realized, well, is it for me realistic to think that I'm going to be able to learn something in less than 3 years? I'm going to learn how to write music or play the piano in less than 3 years? No. So why would I learn anything else in less than 3 years? Let's say 2. Yeah. But unless I do something for 2 years, I don't even want to think if I'm good or not. Of course I'm not, because I'm just starting. So that conversation really put it in my head. Oh, is it really this is pointless, or am I just lazy and I don't want to do the work? I'm just lazy and don't want to do the work. That's it. And that's connecting to your dark side, because that laziness, is not something that you want to tell yourself.
Yeah. Just to know why you don't want that. Why you don't want to do that. And sometimes you just don't, you feel that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But it's a very tiny
Bro,
string
it's like
between
1%.
and you don't know, and more often it's just laziness.
Laziness or shame. Oh, I'm gonna look.
Discomfort.
I'm gonna look bad. Oh,
Mm.
this is cringe, bro. It is cringe. Like, you remember the first time you throw a basketball, you look like a fucking retard, like a Bambi out of the the womb. Yeah, like this is how it is. It's cringe. And if you look at how we used to do things at the beginning, we would feel cringe. But it's just the way it is. So there's no escaping the lesson. If you really want to learn the skill or the lesson or whatever it is that you have. So that's how I would go. Plus, Jung used to say this. There's a famous quote that says, we don't grow by imagining figures of light, but by something in the darkness, but by shining that light into the darkness or something like that. That is, you have to be aware of your own limitations, how lazy you are, how this you are, how all these kind of things that we don't want to tell ourselves, because we want to think that we're better than we really are.
Which sides of yourselves putting limitations on you?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. Yeah. And or sometimes it's a limitation, but sometimes it's even worse. It's literally you're avoiding. You literally avoid and you don't want to grow because you say, no, this is not for me, and this is
it's uncomfortable. I don't want to see that. I don't want to feel that. I want to be in comfort. I'm gonna drown in that comfort. But don't show me those things,
exactly.
And exactly those things you need to see. Because you are afraid of them.
Yes. And I remember two podcasts ago talking with one singer. I told her, anybody can do videos that get views. No, and that moment that it hit me, I'm like, what is hard is to do videos with 0 views. Or with little views, because everybody feels, oh, this is not working. There's no point. Like, bro, if you do it for 1 year, you will learn something. Trust me. And also, I never remember the outside results. I remember that I've been playing the game for 6 years or 5 years. Yeah. I don't remember how much this or this, the details in the game. I remember it's my action, my commitment. The fact that I have only missed 2 days, the fact that we have been releasing social media all the time, the fact that we're trying to make it better all the time, the fact that we're able to bring you here for the second time, the fact those are the things that we released the podcast and I didn't like how it looked, and I felt, oh, we gotta raise the quality straight up so that people can enjoy this content better. This is what is important for you. But people don't want, oh, if I'm not going to get this, then why am I going to do it? Like, then don't live.
Don't live.
Don't
Why
live.
you are here then? Why you're here?
If you want to know what you're going to get, don't live.
And in the end, you chose this life.
Exactly.
You chose this experience. You chose to experience this experience.
Yes.
And that's it. And now you're crying about that. Now you are like,
bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Now you are like, what? It was your choice. Why the fuck you're crying?
And if you're gonna play life and you would know the ending, that's the shittiest game to play ever.
Yeah.
Like, part of the fun of the game is that you are figuring out stuff.
Yeah. And you don't know the finish line. And
Exactly.
That's the point. But there is a finish line.
There is
In this experience.
Sadly. Yeah, in this reality.
It's excited. It
Yeah.
could be sadly, it could be excited.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about it.
Well, for me, is that I think all those things have their time. And I know that when the moment will be, we'll all be ready. But while the moment is not, you think about it and you're like, oh my God, this sucks. Like that. For example, my grandma, she's 95 and she's old, and all her friends are dead. That is fucking brutal of an experience. Imagine being alive and all your friends died. Bro, it's the worst. But, well, it was in her cards. Let's call it that way.
That's the point. And it's amazing, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's amazing that she's 95.
And still grinding. Still doing.
Still doing what I saw from your stories, what you told me. Like, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah, 1000%.
I'm sending her light and all the love.
Thank you. Let's see what else Mr. Green has to say.
Let's do that.
If love were the force, how well are you using it? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
A Jedi take on romance and emotional awareness. If love were the force, how well are you using it? Oh, bro.
How good I'm using it, right?
This time I'll reply first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go back and forth.
Okay. So, and then the next one you'll read it. Okay, so if love would be the force, I am one with the force. I would say that we run an internal joke that I'm very, strong and this and that. But I feel mainly everything I do is for love. It's my one organizing thing. And not in the hippie way of like, oh, bro, oh, love, and then, no. Because I don't have that kind of personality. I'm not like, oh, because it's all love, is that. But it's just, I love the things I do. I love the people I hang out. But I love them not because they make me feel so good. It's that it's wild. Like the wildness of the experience. How I met you, how we're here, how we're creating the EP, how we saw the movie together with our songs. That shit is fucking wild. When we met, I remember we met in hangars there in Tallinn's Kartals. We would never imagine any of this. Never, ever.
Didn't plan.
No. But not only plan, for sure we didn't plan, but imagine, like, it wasn't even in our radar that we're going to be doing podcasts. We're going to be in a premiere of a movie that we did together. That is what makes, for me, life fascinating. It's just so wild and crazy and unthinkable. And once you start going through that path, which is a path that is hard, because, as you see, Sasha gets angry because I don't put the microphone a certain way, and he has an emotional breakdown.
That's the whole beauty of it.
No, that's the whole beauty. That, what I'm saying is that it's not like, and of course as a joke, because this is like just an internal joke, but that is not everything needs to be pink, but it comes out of this love of experience that you're like, how is this possible? How did this happen? How did we ended up here? And if love was a force, the same with the girls. I have a great team, and I have great friends, and I have everything, and that is why I would say would be the I'm using it all throughout. If love would be the force in the movie, I'm literally not even moving. I'm just moving stuff because this is what I use as primary motor or energy for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super beautiful, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
that. That's that. Like, bro, I love if love were the force. How well are you using it? I mean, I guess I'm using it the best that I know.
Okay.
You know, I mean, love is very. Everything is super simple, to be honest. Everything is life is super simple, but those details, what we saw, what we see, and what we feel, they are triggering us. That's those details. That's the whole thing of it, right? So like every morning, I'm telling to myself, I'm telling a mantra, right? Even this morning, I told the mantra, and today morning I woke up a bit anxious, just because that was my morning.
Yeah.
Every morning is different, right? And I didn't try to fight it. I didn't try to, I don't know, hide it from me. I just like, all right, I'm anxious. I don't fucking know why. Maybe I just needed water. I don't know. But the fact is that I'm that I'm anxious, right? So most often I'm saying that mantra in a shower, and I'm telling all the time to myself that I'm the light. I'm attracting light. I'm translating it to others and sharing it.
Yeah.
I'm love. I'm attracting love. I'm translating it and transfer and sharing it to others and all other things. And there is it's a longer mantra, but the point is, right? And I know that everything I'm doing, everything I'm attracting, every lesson that I'm getting, everything is happening because of me, for me. Everything is for me, and I know and I feel that is love. And I know I feel that is love because I'm doing it. Not not for love, but from love. That's the difference for me. I'm not sharing love because I need to share love.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm love everything that I do. Whatever. I can be afraid. I can be anxious. I can be happy. I can be lazy. But I know that every this thing is coming from love. So
you choose to love.
I choose to love.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's not even a choice.
Okay.
I just found it. I just found that everything is love. I just understood this fact, which is a fact. We cannot change that. We cannot control it. We can hide from it. We can put blindfolds on our eyes and whatsoever. But everything is love. And everything that is happening for us is for us to grow, for us to be better. And you can say like, parents most often do everything for you because they love you. So that parent loves me as well, and giving me all these opportunities, all these lessons, just because he wants me to be better from love. And that's it.
I don't know, like, sometimes you have that little voice that is just wants to, that it cannot just embrace a beautiful moment, and it has to make like funny jokes. So this was beautiful. So I thank you, but I will also tell you about that energy that came. I wanted to say, and do you think that parent, like that God or light or whatever people want to call it, is a woman. No, I'm kidding. Of course it's not. Moving on.
Sexist, what the
That was
fuck?
literally the joke in my head. That was
How you
literally.
even work with this guy, man? Yo,
I
that
will
was,
just turn the camera.
turn this podcast off.
I was literally, I heard that joke in my head and I knew it would trigger Senia. It's amazing, amazing. But it's like you have like a little rascal. You know that when there's a beautiful moment, he wants to just say like, this too beautiful. I feel uncomfortable. I gotta do something. I need
It's
attention.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah, and it's part of the thing. Yeah, 1000%.
And like just to put something extra on that, like that God isn't woman for sure. There is a. I'm not gonna say that, all right? I'm diplomatic, but like there is like woman gives a birth, right? So woman gives you a life, right? So I wouldn't be so sure that God isn't a woman. Like it can, maybe it's a woman and a man. Maybe we just, we are living in this duality where there's a woman, there's a man, there's masculine energy, there is feminine energy.
But wait,
That
women, that life happens because this is something that I have fought mainly with my male friends.
Yes.
Yeah, that some people have this idea that, oh, I had a kid, like guys, yeah. Oh, I had him in my balls and now is no, motherfucker. Life happens when the thing that you have in your balls gets to the thing. It wasn't before.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not true that it was never in your balls because it starts the moment the two things unite. Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel in that way.
Big Bang.
Big Bang. The way I like to see it is I feel Mother Nature, like all the things we touch and experience, is a woman. But that idea
feels like a woman, right?
Yeah, and the spirit of it, what we cannot touch, is the it's not a man, but it's the masculine part. Let's put it feminine and masculine.
Because we are reflections of masculine energy, and woman is reflections of
feminine energy. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I like to see it. I don't know if I made any sense because it's irrelevant. These are theories we don't know. We're just talking. And maybe in 10 years, as we said, we'll check this and this is what we were thinking. Yeah. What the fuck? Clearly, we had no idea about life. Or maybe we would be, which happens because I keep journals, that sometimes you go to the past and you're like, oh my God, I was so young and I had that concept right. Of all the things that I had wrong, at least that one I was nailing. And this is one thing that I love when I read my old diaries, that I just don't know the answer. I'm just trying my best. And I read that and I've read it way later and I'm like, and you did your best. And I'm proud of you because you did that. And I know that was hard for you to do, and that's something that okay.
We choose, in the end, we're choosing our truths. Everything we are speaking about here is just theories, what we feel, what we experienced, and
intuition.
Yeah. But in the end, we have our own truths, and if we believe in it, that's the point.
Yep. You do the third question from Baby Yoda.
How Baby Yoda speaks.
Yes.
Why do human?
He doesn't.
That's a homeless person.
No, that's Yoda. That's Yoda. Baby Yoda doesn't speak yet.
Or he doesn't speak at all?
He doesn't speak.
Oh, so it's like a telekinesis or something, right?
Or something like that, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna Yoda. Don't be angry on me. Why do humans fear failure so much when that is how Jedi grow? Classic Grogu wisdom: challenge their mindset in a cute, powerful way. All right, why do humans fear failure so much when that's how Jedi grow? So kinda we spoke about that.
Yes.
That you need to. Can I start?
Yeah. Start.
Because like
you already did.
That's the point. It's about discomfort, right? So Jedi is our soul, our body, our character, our everything, our existence. And like, if you are in comfort zone, you're not pushing yourself. You are like, the world is moving, right? Life is moving, but you are sticking into one place until you choose to, all right, I need to do something. And that I need to do something, that's the discomfort, because now you need to move your ass. Now you need to think about, now you need to put your ideas into action. And it's like, maybe you were tired. Maybe like maybe you invested all your money, all your energy into that thing. And for sure, it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
But you know that if you feel uncomfortable, you are growing. That's what you were talking about, that when you are learning something, you feel dumb.
It's uber dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
uber
yeah.
dumb. But
Yeah.
that's the beauty of this paradox, right?
Yeah.
You feeling dumb when you are learning.
Yep.
You are learning, it means you are getting better, you are getting bigger, wiser, and whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You gave an answer from the, I think from the personal perspective, like of a person. I'm gonna give a sociological one. I have a theory that the education system that is rewarded into good and bad makes you really push away from failure because you don't get anything in the failure. Yeah, as you shouldn't. Yeah, because if you don't learn how to fly, you can't fly. Yeah, so it is true that it's kind of like a binary situation that until we learn how to fly and make planes, we couldn't fly.
Yes.
There's no half flying. Yeah, but we need a better understanding of how to incorporate the failure, because what I've run into a lot of people, we were discussing this yesterday, that they just can't admit to themselves that they fail. And it is something that is broken within them, because it's just, you will fail. It's just part of life. Yeah, if you want to win, you have to fail. The opposites come together. And that inability of being able to experience that failure in a way of understanding, oh, I have to go through this to get to where I want to get, is very sad, because then you will never be able to grow. And then plus the other thing that we were also talking yesterday is that a lot of people on that resistance, of that resistance to fail, they just keep saying, no, well, I really didn't need it I really didn't want this. No, you wanted it and you failed at getting it, but it's okay. It's okay that you didn't. It's okay that it didn't went your way. It's okay. There needs to be a easier way to, and this is a little bit going back about the dark side, where you need to be able to understand failing is just part of the game.
Yeah.
There's just no other way, and there's no shame on that. And everybody fails. And even the guys that you feel they're winning at everything, you're just not seeing how much they fail.
How many free throws they missed?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, in the practice.
In the practice,
so that
yeah.
they can make them all in the game.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. So yeah, those are two approaches to that question. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Good. I'll take, because no, he has more questions.
Oh,
But
it's a more personal one.
Yeah, these ones I'll ask to you because they're for you.
Yeah, and those I'm gonna ask to you. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
So Niko, baby Yoda says here, I heard him. You share your mind with thousands online, but what do you keep just for yourself? Well, baby Yoda, bro, if he's keeping it to himself, it's for a reason. No, but if you would have to say of something.
To be honest, I feel that I'm honest. I mean, for sure, there you need to read the room and there are certain topics and certain moments, right?
Yeah.
And like, but I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be pure. I'm all the time. I'm just telling what I feel, what I know, what's my perspective, and that's it. So I don't know. Maybe I have few, secrets. Yeah, but those secrets, not even a secrets, you know. But like, I just choose not to talk about it, and maybe that's my shadow side, right? What I need to work with, because if I don't want to touch it, it means that I'm afraid of something. It's uncomfortable uncomfortable to me, right? But I need to get answers first until I will be ready to share this thing with everyone else. So I guess I'm not for sure I'm not a liar. And I'm just honest, and I'm just saying what I feel. That's it. But for sure I still have few questions that I need to.
You need answers to share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. I like that. What's one belief you had 5 years ago that the Force has helped you unlearn? I think I know what you're going to say.
What up?
That the Force has helped you unlearn. One belief that you used to have that your path has helped you on that you don't believe anymore?
I think the main thought while it's popping in my head is about my my first shroom trip, right? And for sure my journey started before that. Like shroom came to me. I not chose them. They came to me at the right moment with the right people around me. And that's when I understood that everything is love. Everything is so beautiful. And I was just trying to control everything, trying to keep those ropes,
Tight.
tight. And like, oh my. And then I understood, just let it go. Let it flow. And that's it. So, yeah, I guess that shroom trip unlocked my cage. And from that point, I just started to read about that, get to know with my feelings, listen to myself, speak with myself, and understood that if I don't like doing something, I don't need to do that. It's not for myself. I mean, if someone tells me what I need to do and I don't want to do that, it means that's not for myself, because I'm not talking about that could be hard. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It could be super interesting but hard. So now my life is sometimes hard, sometimes less hard, whatsoever. But I'm excited about everything because I'm doing whatever I want. So I guess my force is love, and it's going to the point where that you just do whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that makes any sense, I don't know.
I hope so. I at least I followed. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not the brightest. So if you stop creating for a month, Niko, who Niko would be? He wouldn't be Niko.
I wasn't creating when I was in Asia, right?
Okay.
Like.
Or maybe you were inside. That's a question.
That's a question. What is Niko? What is Kasparas, I guess.
Yes. Wow.
Facts. Confirmation.
Okay.
It means that's a good question, right?
Okay.
But like, I think in this life we are choosing what we want to be, right? In this life we choose what kind of characters we want to be. We have all of them, and we're choosing what we want to be. So I guess Niko is more as a character, like it's me, but it's a character created in times where I was searching for expressions of myself. How can I express myself? So, because when I started writing texts to be a rapper, right? I knew that I need to have a nickname. So I don't know if I told you that story, but like I was, 13 years old, something like that, maybe 12 even. And I remember I have one of first pack of cigarettes, I'm 12, 13 years old, bro.
A grown up.
Nah, bro, for sure. And I'm flipping that pack, and I saw, I don't know, there is information how much nicotine it has, how blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, I'm gonna be Nicotinas. It's nicotine in Lithuania.
Okay.
So I was Nicotinas for some time in a school, like in a major time in school. Then I understood that my level of art elevated, and I understood that I need to change my nickname somehow. Then I just shortened it to Niko, from Nicotinas to Niko.
Okay.
And the third stage was when, oh, I'm already making new music. I'm still Niko, but I'm different. But it's me. And I just put my last name to Niko. And that's how Niko Barisas
Okay.
born, right?
Okay.
So I guess Niko Barisas is a creator.
Okay.
He's a creator, he's expressing, he's reflecting into the art, into the material, right? What it's popping up here. But he's taking what Kasparas experiencing, right? So yeah. I guess Niko without creativity is Kasparas. Yeah.
Okay. So you would say that Niko Barisas is that where you channel your creative energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kasparas is that child, like a
Yeah.
10 years old, whatever child, and he's experiencing things. And Niko Barisas is the guy who is putting those experiences into the things, into the music, into the text,
Okay.
like those emotions. Now, that's how I feel right now. Maybe if you would ask me this tomorrow, maybe I would have different answers.
But the podcast is today.
But that's the
podcast is today,
Yes.
so that's the point of that question. On that note, I know I told you this personally, but those behind the scenes clips of the concert that you had with Karolis and Davidas, like with Ashtunas, like, bro, that vibe, I was telling you gotta show that more. It was such a vibe.
Yeah, it was.
That it was such a vibe. And I'm like, people connects to this because you guys were having fun.
Yeah.
Like it's fun. And the song, it was a hit. Everybody's vibing to the song. But added on top of that, you see people that are just having a blast doing that. It was so good. Those videos were so good because it's rare to see it. It's not that typical because, first of all, there's a lot of solo artists nowadays, so it's harder to find people in the stage with a bunch of people around, and that kind of complicity is not something that comes that easy. So that's just
we were having fun, bro. That's all from the first minute when we met up in that venue. We just having fun, bro.
Yeah.
I was just laughing, doing some nonsense,
it's the summer.
It's summer already, for sure. It's that summer what we had this month.
Yeah.
Let's call it the summer,
Yeah.
like theoretically, right?
Yeah.
But we were just having fun. I knew that I'm just, bro, just use that opportunity. It's an opportunity. I knew that I'm gonna warm up them at night before. So
Okay.
it was super spontaneous. But you saw those videos. Those videos was real. And you felt that because it was real.
It was real.
Yeah.
And I love that song.
It's
told
beautiful.
you
Yeah.
1,000 times, but Okay, you have to. Baby Yoda has some
Baby
questions.
Yoda have 3 questions to Santiago Rivero. Santiago Kim Jong-un Rivero. All right, let's go.
No, we're going to have to edit that part.
First question.
Yeah.
You have made a film about breaking free.
Yes.
But what part of you is still trapped?
Oh, good question. I feel, I'm going to tell you, and I was thinking about this yesterday because I'm thinking about the next metaphor that I want to write for my next film. And I feel in Latvia, I feel trapped because I feel, I've been kind of trying to understand what to do because I feel I'm surrounded by a lot of talent. It's like being on a prison and knowing how to escape. And everybody wants to escape, and everybody hates the I don't know, the person that is in charge of the prison, and they feel that we're wrongly in prison, and we're able to break free. But people don't want to get out of the prison. So I felt like in a way it has been a struggle for me to gather all the inmates and just live into freedom. Yeah. And it's not even a prison in the sense of like we're criminals. It's like a prison as an analogy of like, imagine a military prison that you're just caught because you're just caught there. Yeah, like you're part of the wrong team and then they caught you and now you're inside. It feels like that maybe the opportunity that I've seen here, it was just for myself, and I just need to get out of the prison alone. But it's just hard. Like I tend to be a guy of relationships, as you know. All my relationships are long, with friends, with everything. And it feels a little bit that, I have to get out and leave everybody rot in jail. How can I do this? Like which kind of a man I am if I would do this? And that's kind of like a struggling feeling. But then on the other way, if everybody wants to be in prison and I want to go outside, who am I to tell them what to do? Yeah, like they can be happy in prison too.
Yeah, and those walls are so tall that you don't see what is behind them. But you know, you feel, you hear.
Yeah, you smell.
You smell that something is behind those walls, right? Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, good question. Good question. Baby Yoda.
Good job, Baby Yoda. Clutching. Goat. Second question to Santiago
Rivero.
Santiago
Rivero.
Rivero. Truth in others you seek.
Okay.
But speak your own. How often do you? Wow. It's super Yodish question.
Okay. How often do you?
Yeah.
Just truth in others you seek, but speak your own. How to? I know. At this, I of course, as you said, there are things that you just can't say to everybody. Yeah, like because. It's like the typical example is like when I was smoking, I started smoking very, very old, and I quit smoking very, very rapidly. I didn't smoke for that long, but I hid it from my grandma because she comes from another times and this and that. But I don't do that anymore. I for me, if I cannot be myself, it's a problem because I have been too long being honest, and I cannot even self-regulate. If I have to lie, the other day I had to say like a stupid lie, and I gave myself away in 1 second because I'm not used to doing. And when I was younger, that you're like, I'm gonna say that I'm doing this and this. You have all that brain power. I'm gonna go there. So here, this is the story. I'm gonna go there. This is the story. I don't have that anymore. So as soon as they ask me something, if I say a lie, I'm gonna get caught because I'm not trying to not. But in reality, the more honest you can be, the happier you are. It's just
easier to live.
The easier to live, for sure. But it's also the happier you are, because even if the news are terrible, it's still the truth. So, I think, of course, I try to tell the truth all the time, just for my own health. But there are truths that sometimes is hard.
Yeah.
Like that you have to give bad news to somebody that you know personally, and we have a story together, and it's just hard to say like, listen, this doesn't work. It's just hard because hard experience, but it's still the truth. And every time I postpone those type of conversations, I end up creating problems that are unnecessary because I knew this was not working. So yeah, I try to be as honest as I can. I think that's my goal. And but there are some truths that they're just hard to digest, not even for the other person, for yourself. Because when something is not working, it's like a breakup, yeah? Like, it's still a hard thing to go through. So you're like, oof, you're trying to, maybe there's no hope. But you try to make it because, and then you run into problem, and then you say, well, Jesus said it. The truth will set you free, and here I am not listening, but okay.
But truths, hard truths, light truths, it's just a truth in the end.
And it makes it way easier to live that way.
Yeah, sure.
I think there's one more.
One more, yes. Okay, Santiago Rivero. Third one. You have spent years making vulgar.
Yes.
Was it worth it for your soul?
For my soul, 1000%. Like, bro, like, go do your dreams. Like,
for your pocket?
For my pocket, not yet. We're trying to figure those things out, but even for the pocket is better than I imagined. So one thing that I told, because I had recently a conversation with a producer friend of mine, is the same that I tell everybody. It's going to take you a while to figure it out, but you will figure it out if you invest all your energy into doing it. So, by the end of this run, I'm going to have premiere in 3 countries. So that's going to give me so much experience that I had not before.
And that's a success, bro.
That's a
success.
No, the success, we talked about this yesterday. I'm going to name drop some people. When I talked with my actor last year, I remember we had the money to fly him in. And I told him, I want you in the premiere because I know that when I'm 85, I'm not going to remember how much money I made with this movie. But I will definitely remember if you were in the premiere or you weren't. And he literally told me, this is why I like doing stuff with you, because these are the important things. Everything else is smoke. And what made it for me so special is that even the sound guy wasn't here, I have been working with that sound guy for 15 years. We have been he came to visit to Latvia. We met in New York. We were in Mexico together.
Amazing.
Randomly. Like, It's so amazing that you have that story with somebody. We made an album before we were doing all those songs, not only for the Danny Silver project, also for Anna. We made that one song. We were just creating stuff, and then we're doing stuff
and just meeting up in Vilnius here, like
exactly,
being in some concerts,
going to the Ashtuna's concert,
after parties,
crazy memories,
crazy
memories.
Yes.
And the thing is that when those are the things that matter. Like, you're there, and we were all there in the premiere. And you're like, I could have, because I tried to do a movie for so long and I wasn't able. And then I see, and it was with this crew. It was just so mind blowing that it ended up being that crew that it felt very special for my soul. The girls that did all the work that they did. Jorge also saw me when I started acting back in the day, and he's part of the project. That was insane. Like, that part was literally insane because you can, again, about if the force would be love and this and that, it's like you cannot plan these things. But when they happen, you're like, oof, who would have thought this? And, also the premiere in itself, like, Kika made like a beautiful premiere. I felt it was very fancy. Everybody was looking their best. My grandma was there. I was afraid because I felt like she was going to end up passing away. I had made a deal with her. Listen, you cannot die until I premiere my movie. Because she was like, I just want to go meet your grandpa. I'm like, no. You got to wait. Watch my movie, then you can leave. Nah, she's not leaving anytime soon. So, but hopefully.
No one leaves.
Yes. So yeah, it was a crazy moment, and I could have never imagined. Also, that it ended up being in that cinema. All the experience was surreal. I had no idea what to expect. It was an uber win, and then I got so drunk I had a headache for a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was great. Like, for sure, 1000%. Like, everybody has to go for their dreams. even if you're gonna fail at them and quit after.
Yeah.
But just try it because it's gonna teach you something about yourself.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah. Beautiful, bro.
yep.
Beautiful.
Good. So I think this is a good way to close with Baby Yoda's questions. I have one more question that I had in my head that I think it's I don't know how much you're implementing because we kind of dwell a little bit into it. How about AI? Are you afraid of AI? What are your thoughts? That's the big talk of the moment. How are you feeling about that?
Like, for sure, I'm not afraid of it. That's for sure. I mean, that's a perfect tool. For sure, it cannot generate ideas that I have because we are in a whole different hard drive. You know, we are in that galaxy hard drive, and we're getting those ideas from there, and AI is getting ideas from us.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a filter. So, but as an tool is a perfect thing. You can do things in 5 minutes what you would have do like some time ago in 2 hours or like even more, you know. So for sure it's super cool for it's super cool for time wise. It can help you with ideas. It can give you some starting points, right? Let's say we were talking about how I would use AI with music. So I'm already using it. AI's tools like stem splitter, separator, and whatsoever, and all DAWs are implementing AI tools already in DAWs. Like in programs, plugins, new plugins come out, which are insane, and they are calculating everything. And for sure, like it's easier to work with AI. It's easier to bring your ideas into material with AI. It takes less time, which is super great. So I love AI. I'm not using it as much as I could, but I'm learning about it. I'm learning my place with AI, how it could help me, how it can help me, and I'm gathering that ideas. I'm gathering that information, and I guess more and more often I'm gonna use it. So yeah.
Okay, so you're liking it as a technology tool.
Yeah, it's a technology. It's the same one. No, like I know 200 years ago, everyone was doing everything with their hands, and the machines came out, and there was plenty of people who were like, oh, no, like machines, like whatever, like they gonna steal our jobs. Nah, bitch, like do your job and that's it. Like maybe it's gonna help you. It's not your enemy. Perspective, right?
Yeah.
Every time it grounds to perspective, how you look at things. So if you see it as an enemy, it's gonna be enemy. You're gonna ignore everything. You're gonna ignore the good parts of it. For sure, it has its bad parts. But where you focusing? Where you focus your focus?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. And
Okay.
about you?
Well, I love it. As a tool to help me, it has made me 10 times fast. I wrote my first movie in 16 years, the second one in 9 days, the third one in 3. And the next one that I'm going to write next week, I hope it's going to be in 2.
Yeah, that's the point.
So, you know, I couldn't do it that way because right now technology, it's not only AI, it's everything because the technology is just so much better. Cameras. Now I talk to my phone and he writes.
Yeah.
So that's why I wrote the movie so fast because I'm blah, 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 and he's and it's perfect. Before it used to be that you had to erase 3 words every 5. Right now, maybe you have to put an accent.
Yeah.
That it's just too good. So I feel it's a great tool to speed up processes. I don't know with the shooting how much it's gonna help or not. But as the same as a tool, I think it's not good for giving you answers. I said this in a reel the other day. If you ask him to make choices, he gives like bland choices, like very generic, because as you said, he's just trying to I don't know, getting an average answer of everything. But when it comes to research and finding you things faster and technologies to make these things like this or like that or split things or, I do color in the things, how do I target specifically the part that I want to target? It's just crazy good. Crazy good. Everything is getting better. All things that I had to track by hand before, now I do them with my hand. You saw yesterday I color the trailer. You were here, how much we were here, 10 minutes. And it's because everything is so fast right now, because the tool, there's like AI technology even in the programs.
Yes.
So 1000%. And I think we're moving to the era where idea is king. Yeah, like I've said this for a while, because it's in a world that you can do whatever easy, then you have to find what is the important thing to do. And that's where I feel the creators of the future should be concentrating.
And what is the root of AI? It's an idea.
Yeah.
Idea of AI popped to someone.
Yeah.
So that's it. We created. We are the gods for AI.
Yep.
That's it.
So thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing that idea of the guest. I think this guest is a good idea that we've just...
Use it, for sure.
Yes, 1000%. As always, I feel today was more of a philosophical conversation, which is good, because then people understand how we are. Yeah, like for me, it's just shining a light in how we are. And thank you for coming, brother. I love what we're creating. I can't wait to release that fucking EP. I have to call Fax today.
Wait for it.
Yes, because man, I'm happy with what we're doing. And thank you for coming. Thank you.
I'm happy to be here, bro, as every time.
Thank you.
Loving
Thank
to
you,
be here. I love this family. It's my family already. So
1000%.
Blessed to be here. Blessed to be here.
Thank you. And guys, thank you for coming and tuning in for Santiago's creative journey. This is what I'm going through before. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I do know. And thank you for tuning in, and see you guys soon. Until next time.
Bye-bye.